I feel like I got better as the game went on. There's pitches early that kind of weren't the best, and obviously the defense picked me up. But I feel like I kind of settled in and started making some good pitches. Obviously the pitch there, they went for a homer. Probably just got a little too comfortable, with the sinker in zone there, and he made me pay. But I feel like I got stronger, and just wish I could have maybe held him a little less there.
I think it does on what the team's going through right now. I mean, 8 in a row, and it's, not scoring a lot of runs and such. How do you deal with this?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't think you can look around and point fingers. It's not just the offense. Sometimes it's going to happen, and as pitchers, we got to be better and win games. Obviously, tonight I wasn't good enough, so I think it's you got to look to win games as a team. You lose them as a team. It's not just one person, one side of the ball. But I think everybody knows it's once we get going, it's we're going to be good, and there's going to be a lot of momentum. It's just getting the ball rolling here. It's been tough here lately, but there's a lot of confidence in the people in here, and I think we're going to get it going here.
How does a team, a roster this talented, lose 8 in a row?
It's a good question. It's baseball. I think if we had an answer, I don't think we definitely don't want to be in this spot. It's just one of those things. Sometimes things just when you're pitching, you may not hitting, and you go on those stretches where it's tough. But like I said, I think there's no pointing fingers. I think everybody's got to take it upon themselves to do what you got to do to help the team win. There's pitching. You can always pitch better. I think that you just got to go out and have that mentality that we're gonna win no matter what. If we got to win 1-0, we'll do it. If we win 12-10, we can do that too. So I think it's just you got to show up and figure out how to win. Like I said, there's a lot of belief in the room here, and I know we believe that once we get this thing rolling, that it's gonna be hard to stop. But we just got to get the momentum going here.
You mentioned belief. What is it specifically about this team that tells you guys can withstand a stretch like this and bounce back from this kind of low play?
I mean, there's a lot of really good players in here. A lot of good pitchers, a lot of good hitters. We have a great defense. I don't think, it's what people have done in the past is way better than kind of what we're doing right now, and what we we can do in the future. And so you can't just look at this couple of games and say this defines us or this is who we are. There's a bigger picture. As hard as it is in these stretches, there's a history, and there's also a future where we know we can go, and you got to take those into account too. And I think it still gives a lot of belief. So it doesn't make it any easier. We got to show up and put the work in and figure out how to do it together. It's a new opportunity. We'll come have the off day and show up, and it's another opportunity to kind of get it going.
Do you think you guys need to, meet or do something on the off day tomorrow to try to reset a little bit here?
Probably going to get in pretty late here. I'm sure people will be resting up. A few day games coming up, so I think the big thing is kind of rest. We've been doing things. People have been hanging out. We've had our dinners, and it's cool to see how guys are coming together. And sometimes it may take a little adversity to help speed that up, but that's definitely it's been happening, and it's fun to see.
Has there been any addressing of this team wide in this room?
As far as what?
Just you guys have your daily meetings, but is anything bigger in terms of addressing how this has gone wrong and what you can do to fix it? There's a lot of conversations, whether it's small groups, one-on-one. Our team's been together, a couple times. It's one of those things where people are doing the right things, and it's easy to say that and do that, and we don't get the results, but I do think that just the way people are connecting and talking, and what we believe we can do is still there. You know, it's not like people are hanging their heads or just don't want to show up to the field. You don't get that sense. So, like I said, it's just you got to keep pushing here.
How was Shohei's stuff today?
Good as always. He's one of the best.
How do you wrap your mind around what's going on with this team right now?
I don't really wrap my mind around it. It's tough right now. So if we knew the answer, we'd do it. You know, but we'll keep working to try and figure it out.
What's the mood in here right now?
Well, you're in here. Yeah, I mean, everybody's upset. You know, you know why.
How surprising is this? Just, I mean, we all see the talent in this room since the spring training over the offseason. I mean, just what is the level of surprise that this is happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising, but, I mean, you go through these things. Maybe this is a bit extreme, probably, but, you know, it doesn't help, you know, facing two of the best in the game the last 2 days. You could be swinging the bat well and run into those guys and get kind of like a buzzsaw, but yeah, I don't really got much to say other than can't explain it, and we'll keep on working to figure it out.
Have you seen any sort of commonalities in the qualities of the at-bats over the last couple of games, just up and down the lineup?
You know, to be honest, the last couple of games I felt like we competed a lot better. At the end of the day, I mean, the mindset to compete, I don't really care what the at-bats look like, as long as we're in there fighting. Just two great pitchers that beat us. You know, obviously we got to be better, but I think the commonality is two great pitchers.